Alright guys, we're back up again in the owner operator series. Thank you all for coming to the live stream. Remember, it's a family friendly channel and we need to adhere to all the YouTube guidelines. Right, I'm trying to multitask here guys. Let's get into the job market. Log stacker, we're gonna be carrying that load here. Right, I think everything should be ready to go. Sort out the truck now. Right, so we already fueled up with fix and everything. Right, so we ready to run on the road. Where the entrance, you know? I know where the entrance is, you know. How are you there? This side of there? I don't know, you know. We look like I'm driving a wave. Ah, look the entrance. Watch where the entrance is. Oh, exit. Welcome to the stream, bro. Right, so we all up on the load and we're ready to rock. Welcome to the stream, bro. Welcome, welcome. Good morning to you too, brother. Welcome to the stream. I to have a pull into the way station when I'm way up this heavy load there, you know. £169,000, you know, guys. Jeez. Wait a load, you know. Pull outside and change it up. Welcome to the stream, brother. Walk on. Everything good? You've been using this motor too. Alright, brother, that's great. C16, you know. It's a nice engine. Alright guys, watch it there, you know. Looking good, you know. They copy the load now. Alright, so we're looking good. That was alright run. Not too bad. And if you do a tune up on the initial pop on the jig. Okay. So I've been running the engine and transmissions then, because this packer get it from engines and transmissions by Raiden. Compact generators, we go carry them this. Oh, I nearly ran that light, you know. Gosh, that wouldn't be good. Boy, we now pass a gas station now, much of fuel in. Jeez. Alright, small thing, we go get to another stop. down. And I wasn't even watching my fuel, you know. Alright, we go call in the service shop. Alright, let's pull in and way up the truck. 56,000 pounds, sorry. Keep on rocking. What's up, my brother? Everything good? Yeah, man, everything level with me, you know. Welcome back to the stream. Why everybody want me to forget the winter mud? So you're not the first person who tell me to forget winter mud, you know. I was doing the the World of Trucks event in Winterland, you know. So I do that for Christmas Eve and Christmas. So I did not really need to do winter mud thing, because we do that and then Boxing Day we resume to the original schedule. For fuel stop when you see none on the map. Alright, so we're seeing our fuel stop up there. I'll get some fuel. $217 in the chopper. Should drive around the building on the wrong side. Yeah, there's some crap here. Alright, let me see if we could still get it. Not too certain, but let me try some. Gosh. Oh gosh, man. Right, so if you come out and line it up. Look a little bit. Decouple the load. Put the front desk there, boy. You're wrong at the front desk. Alright, let's get another load. Jerome Wagwan, welcome to the stream, bro. Alright, we're gonna carry them compact tractors here. Coupling up. Ready to rock. Yeah, man, big up yourself, man. Yeah, we always grinding. That is how we have to do for make it, bro. We have to grind for make it. YouTube is not easy, bro. Welcome to the stream, bro. How go on? Everything good? Oh gosh. Us in the entrance. Us in the entrance. But I could have gone on the other side. Yeah man, everything cool bro, everything cool man. The couple in the load now. Alright guys, you're looking good. Alright, we're going on pull a square bill now. You have to find the load now. Alright, so we're coupling up now. It's already to hit the road. Everything going good, my brother. Everything going good. Not too bad at all. We have to pull over and get some sleep. We've been running. Yeah, man. I run the truck hard, bro. We don't want no rest, man. We just run hard, man. We take off sleep simulation, fatigue simulation. So we don't have to pull over at all. We just have to run. If it was in the real world, we couldn't do this, right? We know that. But this is not the real world. It's a sim trucking, man. So we could bend the rules a little, yeah. have to buy new tires. Might have to buy new engine too. Yeah, we've been running hard. Almost all day, you know. We just take a little break. The first stream I do must have 4 hours close to 5. Take a little break, I think about an hour and something. And then we was back at it again. Right, so Jerome, you see with the 1700 subs. Right, so at least we hit that are the mark we hit. I would have liked to hit 2,000 subs by the end of the year, but we know we ain't hitting that. Right, so at least we reach 1700, that's not bad. Maybe by next 2 months or so we could get to 18, and after obviously we go get to that 2,000. Right, so we're looking good. We're on track so far. We're looking good. Whereas real truckers do chill and jump back behind the wheel. Alright. They pull up someplace and chill out little and then get at it again. I got 4 days left. Now I can reach 2,000 subs in 4 days. I have to have a stream that do extremely well for that to happen. So we're good with the 1700, man. We're good with the 1700 for this year. Well, next year we're gonna try our best to ramp up some of the streams a little bit more to see how much more headway we can make. Yeah, man, I know people are watch, man. Even though some people don't want to react, me react, sorry, interact. I know people are watching thing, man. I know people are watching thing. Me have fans who are watching, me have haters who are watching. Cause everybody watch you like you know. And some people watch you when I like you know, bro. And I know that's a real thing. Right? But that is okay. I got some feeling. Oh, it's further down the road I need to do. I want not to inactive. You feel we go through that next year, man. If we not do that this year for sure, next year we're running through that. I know that. I know we're gonna run through that. But right now, I just try build up my tolerance to do some longer streams. Right? And we have to like start to on the video side we have to start to articulate some stuff and things over there. So we have a lot of work to do. We have a lot of work to do on the channel still. gosh, man, bro. Sort out yourself, bro. Alright, let's keep out ready. Let's keep out ready. What's up, brother? Welcome to the stream. I bumped the truck because the man brakes checked me, man. We're still safe, man. We're still safe. We don't need the sleepers yet. We're still good. We're tired, but we're still good. We're still good. We can still run. Gosh. That wasn't good there. That wasn't good there. Jam them on them trailer, you know. Right, you could couple of load there now. Right, you're looking good. Looking excellent. Nice little run. But run with the lumber, you know. Let me see how far the lumber going. Yeah, we could walk with the lumber. Lumber. Okay, the lumber. Oh gosh, man. What time I stick here now, you know, guys? Oh gosh, man. My stick. Oh boy. Oh, me get out. Me get out. Me get out. Trouble is this, boy. Jerome was saying me tell you while asleep, you know. Alright, you're coupling up. I'm ready to rock. Yeah, so supposed to pass around the other side. Me always just mess up the drive, you know. You like the skin on the truck? Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. I think it's a native skin in the game. I don't think I ever used it before, you know. Like something really cool. Fire Star, walk on, brother. Big up yourself. Welcome back to the stream, bro. Going on out by this light, yeah. I know you should be a member of my channel. Yeah, he's a member. And you're there all the time, so maybe he's a member, man. Maybe you should be a member. He's a member of the channel, man. I don't open memberships because it will be more work for me for the because with memberships you have to do more content. You have to do special content for the members. So that's the reason I don't open membership, bro. Cause I don't want to put too much on my plate at once. You want perks and discounts. How membership does work is that you're supposed to pay a monthly fee, and that monthly fee was supposed to give you exclusive content either before time or content that the normal viewers don't get. So that was said that's the reason why I didn't open memberships, because I get monetized. I could open memberships, but I did not because I'm gonna have to do more content. And I want the channel to spool up way more before I put more on my plate. You understand? Because doing extra content is more work. And if the members and them are pay every month, you always will have to have new content on that site for them. You didn't know that? Yeah. You have to put special content for members. So I think I would like to believe like you're gonna put it like private or unlisted or something, so some normal people can't see it, but the members gonna be able to see it. Right? So members pay something like a subscription. So and you're supposed to have a tier list for members. So like if it's like the first tier, you get like, you give them like, you tell them like, rather pay $1 a month, or the second tier is like $5, and everybody has set up the tiers different. But with every tier, you're supposed to give a little bit more. You understand me? So that is how memberships work, right? Because those people will continuously, that money when you sign up as a member, continuously that money hit you every month, right? But you have to do work, you have to do extra work for it too. You not just have people as members and then you're not putting out work for them. You have to put work for them, you have to put exclusive work for them. You understand? So I'm not ready for that extra work there, so I just leave it lock off myself. Alright. Anybody who want to like donate to super chat or super stickers, that is the only two things I have up. And that is not for everybody, that is only in the regions that offer that. And I believe membership, I don't think membership is a thing for everybody to, I feel membership will be the same thing. It will be in regions that they offer it. So that is the reason why I don't think Pastor you're gonna be able to donate to me, because we not in a region where we could donate to people and them things. Right? So people like you, all you could do is just support the content. Come and watch the content, and that is support. That is support in itself. Right? But the people within the regions where they can donate, those are the people who are going to be able to give super chat, super stickers, memberships, and these kind of stuff. Right? And well, I'm not ready for brand deal thing yet, because that's another side to monetize, so, but I'm not ready for that yet. I want to make sure I could spool up. You see, it's all about channel growth and people. If I don't have enough numbers, who's gonna wanna pay me for sponsor? Sponsor what? For like 5 people for watch a thing? Nobody now will pay sponsor for that. So the numbers have to come way up. The numbers have to look healthy, so that when you reach out to people and say, listen to me. So like if me decide like, alright, you work out a deal with the people and them, and they say, right, you pay X amount for X amount of live streams. as a sponsor, and you have to put up the name somewhere on your live. You say sponsored by them, or you have to tell people, yes, I'm sponsored by XYZ, so. Or if me have like an ad, but I run in between. You understand? So you could do it either way. You could do it either in videos, or you could do it in a live stream. It all depends on the deal you and the person work out. See, somebody could sponsor one live stream. You understand me? And things like that. So it is lucrative, but in order to like unlock the real potential, you need to first get to enough viewers, right? Because if you don't get enough viewers, you can't unlock the potential of these things. So that is why we're putting in the work now for build up the channel. So right now it's just all about building up the channel, right? So for a start, it's no joke thing, a serious thing, So right, so you see how you come out hang about on the channel and you see you learn. Right? You learn. Right? There's a lot of things that chaotic just do see. So one or two people just come out, and that's why I tell them I don't take YouTube as a joke. I'm out here playing games, but I'm playing games, but I'm not playing games. You understand what I'm saying? So when they come out and feels chaotic as some joker, I'm far from a joker. Might make 1-2 humorous joke here and there, but I'm far from a joker, bro. Me understand I'm a Dubai. You understand? And I do research. Me watch things, me learn from people. Thing, because it's a serious thing, no joke thing. This could make you into somebody, even though a game I play. For the moment. Because you could always pivot. A lot of these the IRL streamers, Firestar, they start off playing games. And then they pivot and go into IRL, and some of them still even do gaming still. They still come back to gaming. Some of the people who do talking head too, some of them still gaming. They just have like a structure. So if like talking head and IRL giving more views and stuff, they concentrate more on that. But then when they're on a cool long time and they just want to relax, they do a little gaming here and there, and you know, and they pull is almost the same numbers when they do the gaming, because people already buy into them as they like the creator itself. So you know, they just make it. See? No, the membership is not YouTube paying you monthly. The membership is like you yourself, you sign up as a member, is like a subscription thing. It's like when you sign up for a Netflix subscription, is like that. So when you join to be a member at whatever tier, that money you pull out your credit card or whatever every month to come towards this channel here. Obviously YouTube will take the cut, because you know YouTube have to take the cut from everything. YouTube even take cut from super stickers and super chats and them things. They take the cut from everything. So you have a cut, them have a cut. Alright? So I guess from membership they take a cut too. You understand me? So that's how it goes. So it's like you have a subscription to my channel. That is why I now have to give you exclusive content. So whether it be like behind the scenes content or whatever, the creator of a structure. Some people, what I do too, some people roll out the content for the members earlier than for the public. So sometimes as a member you could see something either exclusive or something before everybody else see it, because you have to treat your members and them nice, because they're paying for that. You say membership come with convoy. Brother, we're so afraid of convoy. Me not gonna tell people membership come with convoy. Cause you gonna get the people who are gonna pay $2 and come and mash up your thing and come on a convoy. That don't make sense. That don't make sense. You have to give them it have to be a fair deal. And a fair deal, you have to make sure that they can't interrupt you in that way. Convoy is a risky thing, you know. Somebody could come on your convoy and don't like you and say some stupidness and you have to delete your whole stream. And cost you. You don't know how YouTube that pay people for streams? Alright, so how YouTube pay people for streams. Right? So the people on them who can donate is the people who will see the ads. Right? And before you set up your stream, you could set your intervals or you could put it to just run random, or you could turn on monetization to run ads or not. It's up to you. It's up to you. And the ones that people watch, you get a cut. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. So in other words, you come like a TV station. You know TV station and radio don't get paid by showing shows and playing music, right? You know they get paid by ads. I same thing with YouTube. You get paid by ads, the AdSense. And then you have super chat and super stickers for the people who feel to donate to the channel. You understand me, bro? So you get paid on YouTube for the streams. And me think like right now, when me think watch the analytics, you get paid more for live streams than videos. Videos you get about $1 and something per watch, per 1,000 viewers that watch the ads. And I think for live stream you get about an average about $3, right, on every 1,000. But what happened is certain time of the year it is a fluctuating metric. It's not a steady metric. So that $3 and that $1 could fluctuate based on time of year and stuff. So like right now, like at the beginning of before Christmas, advertisers and them that offer a lot, right? And then like right now me see it drop back right down to where it accustomed being like for January or normal time. Right, but like November they offer a lot. I think November and December before Christmas they offer a lot. So right now it's after Christmas, so they know nobody not really want, they know ads and thing not target because people don't spend all the money already. So they could pull out some of the money, but have people still advertising, but you know what I mean? So I saw the thing work. So it work. So the more people you have on the stream watching, your money will be more because you have more people have chances of seeing ads. That is how it works, right? And that's a small portion, as I said, towards revenue, because if you're doing real good and you're getting sponsor, the sponsor could be a fixed part of your revenue, right? Based on what you and them organize. Somebody might sponsor you for a month, somebody might sponsor you a video, 1 live stream, a 2 live stream, 5 months. You never know. It depends on what you and them work out. But that all have to do with the amount of viewers just come watch you. You can bargain with the sponsors according. Because if you are a person who get a lot of people watching you and you're the people that watch you is the people them could target for like buy sim equipment, gear, whatever, based on who you want to partner with. It could be a good deal. But the next thing is, if you're promoting somebody thing, you have a right to know about what you're promoting to. Because you can't promote products that not good or whatever. So it's your due diligence for find out, to understand what you're promoting. You could even promote like digital things too. Like all them people promote like Windows key and all them things, but you have to reach out to the people them do. You understand? You promote digital products that people interested in. And some of them things there will come like affiliate marketing. Right? So when they buy is when you get a cut. You understand? So it are different ways of doing it. So in other words, a YouTuber is really a marketer. That is what you actually is. You're a market agent. Really and truly. So it's not really about, as me tell you, it's a game, but it's not really about the games. It's about the games for some people, but for you, the YouTuber, it's not really about the game. The game is just the catalyst to attract people to the channel. But your job is different more than just playing the game. If that makes sense. Yeah, if 10,000 people are watching my channel, man, that's a mad recognition and nice revenue. 10,000, you're saying? You know the big boys and them. The big boys and them are 20,000 and things that us get 20,000 and 30,000 viewers and them things. So a little person like me, if 10,000 watch me, 10,000 people watch me, what? Me inside. I inside. And as I keep on saying, my threshold for like what I expect for myself or what I want for me to feel comfortable, it's very low. I don't have no big expectations. So some like give me a 10,000 people I watch me straight when me a stream. Bro, me make it. Either that me make it. Me make it. You understand? Some of the big people and them are them kind of numbers I get, and sometimes the added viewers you see a view button and all kind of foolishness them are doing in the background. Right? And they're good to go. So even simple like people who I see that's like make have like 600 and 500 people watch them straight. That's great. That's great. That's great. I tell you, my bar is very low for what I expect from this channel. Very, very low. Because I don't want to set my expectations too high or like feel disappointed. And watch, we're on the platform 5 years now. Christmas gone there. Make it 5 years we're up on the platform, and we right now we're peaking at must be 11 viewers. We're peaking at 11 viewers. But the 5 years that I was on the platform, I wasn't streaming for 5 years. I started streaming maybe like 2 years and a half or so. So I was doing more videos for the first 3 years. I was doing more videos. And then when I realized I needed watch hours, I started concentrating on live streams, and I realized I could have hit the watch hours very easy in live streaming. And that is when I start live streaming. Alright, and then I realized that I like live streaming a little bit more than making videos. So that is why I don't live stream more than make videos, but I still like making videos. Right? So it's you could learn a lot. You could learn a lot, bro. You understand? That's how the thing up. Yeah, that what I tell you. Some people view bot. So some of them crazy numbers what some of these guys have. Their view bot, it's not original native viewers. And even if you have native viewers, the platform itself, they have bots on the platform that they don't get rid of. So a certain amount of your viewership does always end up being bots. But if you grow your channel organic, you tend to have less bots than if you go and do that foolishness there, which I don't advise anybody to do. Do not buy any bots. Don't have any bots on your channel. It's not a good thing to do, because it have tools out there that the same advertisers and thing, like people want to sponsor, some of them could have tools and know that some of your viewership is not authentic. And even normal people, like, cause if you have like 10,000 people watching you, you're not supposed to be able to read your chat properly. Your chat's supposed to be moving like fast that you can't read it. So it are things that people could watch and determine if your viewers and them real or fake. Right? So it's hard to grow like real viewers, but it's better to do it the real way and done. Right? But the reason why some of these people do these crazy things is that they just do that to so they say fake it till you make it. So when they do that now, people does, because this is how people brain work, right? Now somebody go come out and say me have 1 viewer or 2 viewer watch me. Much people wouldn't stay just because of that. You understand me? So when a lot of people say a lot of people watch you, it doesn't matter if you're, so to speak, boring, yes or no, because people will support people where people are support. That makes sense? So people go come out and a lot of people go watch it because they're going to say, they go start ask questions, because they'll be like, whoa, we have a lot of people watching you, man. Ting, and people just like bandwagon thing. So it's like nobody don't like a losing team. So if you watch a game and you know for sure them set of people you're gonna win the football match, you're gonna support the people you think gonna win the match. So it's the same thing. So that is why people do view botting, which is not, I don't recommend it for nobody to do, but that is the reason why people do it, because it's a fake it till you make it kind of situation. So a lot of people go come and watch you now because they feel a lot of people watching you. You understand? And then when they get enough real viewers, they might do so and ditch off doing that foolish shit, because they gain enough proper following and thing. You understand me? And some people do it to trick the I keep on saying advertisers, not advertiser, the sponsors. But as I said, it have tools out there that could tell you if somebody doing these kind of stuff. So I guess before the tools and them was available, people used to do it to trick the advertisers. You understand? I remember the advertisers got pay because they got feel that they're getting in front of all them eyeballs there, because that is why they just pay hefty sponsorship and these things, right? If they want to push whatever thing they want to push, is onto your viewers, because they want to know, hey, a lot of people gonna see the product and come and purchase the product. So that is why they will pay you to get in front of your viewers, right? So the thing works. So people have zero content, they post a shot and they get 1 million views. Well, me don't know too much about that. Well, they're very lucky then. They're very lucky. Them is some lucky people. Right? They happen to hit a viral moment. And that's the next thing too. If you're running after viral moments, your channel members, the people who come to your channel, tend not to be strong. Because you only do things for viral moments. Right? You only run viral moments. There are some YouTubers and Twitch streamers and people like that, they do things like that only for viral moments. So you find they wouldn't have much content on the channel, but the numbers gonna look great because they only do things for viral moments. But overall, you wouldn't have a strong community because you're not doing things to gradually grow for people to be for you. You only do things where skyrocket. So you know that this thing is controversial and it will skyrocket. That is what you do. You don't only do them kind of content there, drama content, them kind of vibes there. So you know, any little scandalized thing will come out, you cover it and thing. You tend to run for viral moments. You understand? Some people, so everybody strategy is different. Right? Some people do things for educate and they think just go forward because they do things on them levels there. Because you always have people searching to find out things, and if you giving information, you're gonna grow that way a lot too. Right? Yeah, some people just come about for entertainment alone. They don't care about learning nothing. And some channels, that's what they do. They just entertain. Right? But you tend to get a lot of viewers, you wanna be popular, but you find that the people and them who come to your channel might be a younger audience too. So you're gonna find that younger audience don't donate as much. That's another thing. If you have an older audience, you might not have much people, but your channel might be more lucrative because an older person is a working person. And the analytics tell you all of these things, you know. So I know that my demographic, the people them who watch me, is people more between I think is like something like 35 up to like about 65. But more of the people more between like 35 to like 40, 50. That is stronger. And then we have some 65 plus, 65 and 65 plus people watching. You understand? And the reason for that is because people who like trucks is not really younger people. And that's understandable. Alright. What to do, boy? You understand Firestar? You understand how the thing works? So all of that like determines how your channel do. Alright. I have to try to turn this shit around. Right? So sometimes it have channels that have less numbers but they're more lucrative than other channels because it's the type of people that are on the channel. Right? And so it all depends on where you're running after. Right? So the numbers game, it's good for just clout and say, yeah, we're making X amount of numbers and this, that, the other. But in truth and in fact, there are channels that have less numbers and they're making way more paper than channels that have some big numbers, right? And you have to try your best to keep your credibility. That's most important when you're on a channel. You're supposed to be somebody trustworthy, and you're supposed to put out content that is true. Don't we know the clickbaiting thing is a real thing and people do it because it brings more views, but you have to know your audience in a way too. Gosh, guys, this one is tight. Alright, let me see if I could put it on the edge and see if it got count. I don't know if it will. Alright, we're lucky. We get it to work. Alright, so guys, I think this is the last load. Right, so we finished the job. Excellent. Collect $23,483 on the account. Thank you all for coming to the live stream. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And until next time, don't forget to big up yourself.